You guys, today was a good day. It was a good day for your pen-addicted art YouTuber buddy. So I don't remember if I mentioned this on stream or not, or if maybe I just talked about it with friends. But here's what happened. Here's what happened. I've done a few partnerships with Ohuhu. They're a like art supply brand that mostly focuses on markers and such. I've done 2 partnerships with them so far where basically they sent me free art supplies and said, hey, can you do something with this? It's like, show these off in a video and we'll give you an affiliate code and we'll pay you some money. And I was like, yeah. A couple weeks ago, they sent me an email saying, hey, because we appreciate your help like getting our brand out to a larger audience, we're gonna be sending you like a Christmas care package with some new stuff in it, just as like a thank you for helping and being a good, solid partner over the course of this year. And I was like, presents. And it wasn't like another brand deal or anything. They were just like, hey, we just want to send you some stuff as a thank you. And I was like, heck yeah, free art supplies, gimme. I didn't know when the package was gonna get here, and they said they were gonna send me a tracking number. And then they didn't, and the package showed up on my doorstep this morning. A complete surprise. I wasn't expecting it for at least another week, but it showed up and I was like, oh my god, and I was so excited. So excited because they sent me a lot. They sent me a lot of stuff, you guys. It's fucking awesome. Actually, here, I can show you guys. We can take a pause for the cause and I can show these off real quick. Because what I realized when I was like unboxing everything and looking at everything is that pretty much everything they sent me is not on their website. This is new stuff they haven't released yet, and they sent it to me to play with, and I'm so excited about it. I just, Wednesday is my chores day. Wednesday is the day I have to do chores and run errands, so I didn't get a whole lot of time to play with them today, but I did do like some swatching and such. So here, we're gonna do a little show and tell. So this is like a majority of the stuff they sent me. They also sent me like some various things, like they sent me a coaster and they sent me a fridge magnet and just some other stuff that's like not in this picture. But this is the important part. So they sent me like a 24 pack of alcohol markers, and then a bunch of like, these are half water like based markers and half like journaling markers, which y'all know I am entirely about. These 2 things are the things that I am most excited about, because like they also sent me a sketchbook, and you know I'm gonna use that. I love me a spiral bound sketchbook, but these 2 bitches are the things I am the most excited about, because these are acrylic markers, but they are not just acrylic markers, gang. They are acrylic markers with brush tips. Because Ohuhu has sent me acrylic markers with like the bullet nibs, like your usual paint marker, but these are like, they have a brush nib that's flexible, which means that you can do like line variations and shit. And these are like, okay, so cards on the table, gang. I had bought some markers kind of similar to this. They were paint markers with the brush tips, certain brand that starts with A and ends with Artex. I was not impressed with them. The markers are like really dry, and you kind of have to just like sacrifice a newborn to them if you want to get like nice coverage with your paint markers. And the color options were not like super great, but then I get these from Ohuhu and I was like, man, I wish that Ohuhu's paint has always been like, because when they sent me those other paint markers, like the paint was really nice and opaque and it was really good, but they only had them in like the bullet nibs. And I was like, I like the bullet nibs okay, but I would prefer a brush nib. But they didn't show any signs that they were going to come out with brush nibs. And then they make these and they send them to me. And not only are they like really good and really solid, and like, to use a word that I don't like, but a lot of art YouTubers tend to like, they're very juicy. They are not dry. They give up a lot of paint. The coverage is really nice. I love that you can see like how much is left in them. That's really cool to see. They're also just real pretty. And they came in a little carrying case. And I love. So these are not on their website yet. So I'm not sure when these are going to be available for the public, but they're mine now and I get to play with them and I'm so excited. The other thing I was really excited about, these glitter marker bitches. So if y'all have been following my posts on Blue Sky and seeing all my sketchbook pages, you should know that I love me some glitter. I got some glittery gel pens. Someone bought them for me off Throne. I believe that was Cicerone a while back. Thank you for that, by the way, if you're watching. And I've been using them in my sketchbook, and they're very, very fun. But the problem with those, it's not really a problem, but the shortcoming of those is that I only have 6 colors. And I was like, man, I wish I had a broader range of these, but I don't think they make them in a broader range. These are in a broader range. These are like little glittery, like fine point. They're like a 0.7 thickness. And they are so fucking glittery, y'all. I swatched them earlier. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. Gaze upon it. Gaze upon my glitter pens. Look at that shiny. Look at that sparkle. Look at them. Look. Looking like a goddamn blingy gif. I know. So, okay, Ohuhu has these on their website already, but they only have like a set of 12. This is a set of 24. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about these. I'm feral. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. Look at them. So the other things are, they did send me this little mini pack, like kind of a tester pack of alcohol markers. But the cool thing about the alcohol markers is this is their like S series, which I don't think is on the website yet. These are very similar to their previous alcohol markers. However, number one, I believe that most, if not all of these are new colors. And these are part of their like Brush Tip Plus series, because the brush tip is actually made of something different. It's more like kind of rubbery and a little bit more like stiff. And according to the little pamphlet they sent me, it means it's supposed to help the markers last a little bit longer. They're supposed to be a little bit more durable. I need to play around with them and see which one I prefer, but you know, interesting that they're playing around with new things. Here is a little bonus treat for you guys. Milo was helping. She just wants to be in box. Because the box was padded with like shredded paper, and you know she's all about that. She's a cat. But yes, I am very excited for new art supplies. And if you follow me on the Blueskis, you will probably see me using a lot of them over the next couple of days. Once I have been fully unleashed and no longer have other shit holding me back. Like chores. Ugh. Okay, let's get back to drawing because, oh, look at those glittery gel pens. Look at those glittery pens. Look at them. Look at them. Oh, I'm so obsessed. Oh my God. Okay, I have to look away now. Oh, my beloveds. Yeah, so that's how my day went. That was on my porch at 8 o'clock this morning. Oh, sublime. Oh my gosh, and that's not even the only thing that got here today. So that was the thing that I was excited about and that I was expecting. And then out of left field, you know what else showed up today? Somebody, and I'm not gonna say who, but I'll give you a hint. Their name starts with a J and ends with an arid. Somebody freaking cleared out my Throne wish list, bought all the art supplies on it. Dude, I don't even think he's here right now. He's at it again! I wasn't even streaming! And he freaking got me! So that was the thing that happened, and I think it really was last night, because I was befuddled and bewitched by the fact that part of the order has already gotten here! A lot of the stuff was off of JetPen's website, and they usually take about a week to ship things, and so I'm gonna be waiting on that for a little bit, but I also had a marker set on Amazon, because like I said, I bought some acrylic brush markers and I didn't really like them, so I was trying to find some others in other brands, and so I had a set of like the grabby acrylic brush pens. Some other artists I follow swear by them and say that they're pretty good. I wanted to play with them, and so I put them on Throne just to see if maybe anyone would take a bite at them, and Jared did, because of course he did. Thank you, Jared, I appreciate it, but what the heck, my guy? And those got here like 2 hours ago. It's like, it hasn't even been 24 hours and these things are on my doorstep. What the beans? So I got to sit and I got to swatch all those last night, and I've put the Artex ones back in their box for right now, because I'm just like, I'm gonna play with my new babies now, because my new babies they feel a little nicer quality. I just want to sit and I just want to draw in my little sketchy book, and I want to draw my little D&D blurbos, but I can't because I have obligations. What the fuck do you mean I have obligations like going to the grocery store and packing online store orders and all that bullshit? I just want to draw my blorbos. Anyway, after stream today, you know I will be immediately snuggling up into bed with all those new markers and just like drawing for until I fall asleep, basically, probably. I will hole myself up in my art cave and you will all not see me until January. See, I was joking about this with some of my friends. The whole reason I got back into traditional art and keeping a sketchbook again, it was Ohuhu's fault. Because they were the ones who sent me the markers in the first place. They were the one who sent me like the 200 pack of alcohol markers in a new sketchbook like back in May and said, oh, you can just do whatever you want with these, but we would like you to show them off in a video somehow. And I was like, okay, sure, whatever. And then that got me back into doing traditional art. I made a video about it and then I just kept going. I finished a sketchbook and I recorded the sketchbook tour over the weekend. So you guys are gonna see that at some point. And so basically, my new addiction to buying stationery and new art supplies and playing in sketchbooks and stuff, it's Ohuhu's fault. They are fully to blame for what has happened to me. And I think they must know that because they keep enabling my addiction by sending me more shit. They knew they're like, hey Star, heard we got you addicted to markers. You want some more markers? And meanwhile, I'm just like sitting in the dark and I turn around with like markers sticking out of my mouth and I'm just like going feral. And like there's a little light shining in my eyes. I'm like a monster. And I'm just like, markers. Send them to me. Like a horror movie monster. Just let me eat your markers and go in peace. It's like something you'd see on a found footage film. Feral cat who just got salmon, yeah, but it's feral artist who just got new glitter markers. Imagine like analog horror found footage movie of like these people going through the sewers and then in a dark corner they find me and I'm like sitting over there hunched over a pile of markers just like muttering incoherently and they're like, oh god, it spotted us, and I turn and I'm like, give me the markers, and I just start chasing them. It's pretty accurate. It's pretty accurate. Yeah, so you ever want to know what the relationship between an artist and one of their sponsors is like? It's kind of like that. Just keep sending me art supplies and we'll be good. You gotta keep me fed. I crave markers, I will consume them. Oh man. Ugh, where's my water?